Hello everybody, Dodger here. Welcome back to iRacing. This is week number 10. We are at Daytona International Speedway on the day of the Daytona 500. This is my qualifying lap here, where we had that slight incident with the slower car, but it gave me plenty of room. But overall, there's not too much notable about the Daytona road course. It's a fairly simple track. There is not a whole lot to learn. And the Miata is pretty much perfectly balanced here. I don't have any real drama with this track. And it's also the first kind of event that we're having that might have a huge draft impact, depending on the group we get, depending on if people are willing to work with each other. You can definitely increase your speed or decrease your lap time, depending on the people around you. I noticed in qualifying times, there was some people with 212s, 211s, 213s. I almost guarantee you those people were working as a pack in qualifying to get those times. So I didn't put a whole lot of emphasis on the qualifying lap. Actually had a pretty good one though, so I can't complain. And I'm doing this race very late in the week. I realize this episode's probably going to come out the week after this race, but it's been a crazy week, and I didn't get a whole lot of practice time, so I'm a little nervous about the race. But I am going to have a little bit of help. I had good old Joe showing me the way around the track. Not really, but we did a little practicing earlier. And he's going to be spectating, and hopefully we can hear some of his thoughts on the race after the race. I was going to try and do some spotting with him, but decided not to because he gets rid of the in-game spotter and wasn't willing to take that chance just yet. Maybe in the future we'll try and get that worked out and try and do some of that. But with a lap time of 2 minutes 14.5, that should put me in pretty good position for the race, and I think it is time to hit the track. Alright, well, unbelievably, this race just split. It was looking like it was hardly going to be anybody here. There was only like 10, 12 cars for the longest time. Then all of a sudden it shot up to 24, which is right over the limit of how many cars can be in a race. So it split into two 11 and 12 car fields. We are starting fourth, but it is top split. So there's going to be some stiff competition here, more so than we've seen in recent weeks, that's for darn sure. We'll see how this goes. Alrighty, standing start at Daytona, not something you see every day. Starting on the banking. A lot of interesting things here. I don't think the car's going to want to roll, but I'm going to hold the brakes just in case. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because I have a feeling the car is going to want to kind of spin towards the wall, starting on the banking. Let me tap real quick. There we go.
Good luck, guys.
I actually do recognize some of these names, which is nice. Let's not go too aggressive on the start, though.
Green, green, green.
For that reason, yep. The guy next to me predicted it much better. The guy in front of me did pretty much the same thing.
Still there.
He's out there.
Still there.
He's way out there.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Or on your right.
3 wide, you're in the
wide
middle.
there.
Words you never like to hear. But you often hear it, Daytona, just not in this configuration. This is another one of those deals where we're going to have to watch for people that did qualify, but know the track very well and are going to be very fast, so they'll be coming up through the field like crazy.
Sorry, dude. My spotter didn't tell me nothing.
This guy behind me seems to be pretty aggressive on the old brakes there. saw it starting to do that, and that is very easy to do. There's a pretty big bump on the inside of that turn. That even with all this, 120 horsepower, it'll still kick it sideways there, and that's not a comforting feeling. Neither is being in between these two giraffes. I haven't had the pleasure of getting any drafting practice in, so we're learning on the fly. Try and stay out of the grass there. We've got to recover some safety rating. It's taken such a beating the last couple of weeks with Road Atlanta and then the incidents at Watkins Glen that were very interesting. But overall, not a bad start. We started 4th, and we're still 4th.
Carlos 6 outside, I'm 50 now.
But the order was much different. Oh, he's pitting. Oh, he jumped to start maybe. Okay, so we're up to 3rd. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what we can do with this.
25.947. You're in 3rd place.
I worry about my braking versus everybody else's, because I am much earlier on the brakes than most people in most all cases, and this is the kind of track where it can really get you out. People seem to use that as a perfect excuse to slam into the back of you. Well, you were on the brakes. Well, that's what you do. It's a road course. We were watching the Daytona 500 today, but that is over. That is not this. It's not the iRacing Daytona 500 because that just crashed the servers. Which is a large part of the reason I'm doing this race so late in the week. It's because the day I tried to do my iRacing, the whole server was down because of the Daytona 500, the fake one. So apparently they need to really beef up their servers if they're going to try these mass races, because I remember that happened for the Indy 500 too, the fake one, the iRacing version. So yeah, let's turn back then a little bit. It worked okay for the Rolex 24, but that's not nearly as popular. It's another spot where I know I'm on the brakes way sooner than most people. This Dylan guy seems to be pretty fast. Everybody behind me is probably pretty fast, just a matter of how long it's going to take everybody to kind of slinky back together. Let's not forget the shift. Look at the draft working for him. He's coming like a freight train. I'll give you the outside, sir.
Got one on your right. 2
Do with it what you wish.
0.563. Still there. Clear on the right.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you defend in turn 1. And still have a positive delta. Not bad at all. That was deep, though. Shoot.
Are on your right. Stay left. Keep left.
This is not comfortable.
Clear on the right.
Got it. Okay. Keep this door shut. I feel like I'm faster than the 2 ahead of me, or at least I'm more consistent than he is. He's missing his apexes and whatnot pretty often. 4, however, is on top of his game, and now the 2 of them behind me have a draft. That should go well. He's not too close. but now he is. Dang it. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Stay left.
I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
Still there. Hold your line.
Why would the 5 not go with him and try and get him past me?
Still there.
That was not smart. 5's kind of all over the place.
Stay left. 3 wide, you're on the left.
3 wide,
Hold your
lovely,
line.
lovely.
2 minutes 14.988 are on your right. You're 2 wide there. Stay left. All clear, all clear.
Okay, hold it again. Now he's got to deal with the 5 car. So, God dang it. That's scary to watch. Yeah, Joe's watching, by the way. He was going to be my spotter, but then I lose my in-game spotter. And I don't think he nor I wanted that kind of pressure. Ooh, that was so early, it's not even...
You got 1 on your right. All clear, all clear. Or on your right. All clear, all clear.
These horseshoes, they suck you in. You think, oh, I was on the brakes way too early there. I don't know why Wolfie is speaking for that, but he is. And then you're just cruising to the turn, and all of a sudden the nose is like, yeah, I'm kind of done turning now. Peace out. Okay, well now the draft is working in our favor. Let's get back up to these guys and stick with them. These two seem pretty racy with each other, which is interesting. Very interesting. Hi there. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh yeah, Delta going green. Dylan, go to the outside. Why don't? Maybe they're teammates or something like that? I don't really know what's going on there. No, I'm not making it 3 wide.
16.465.
There's definitely a little contact there.
Car on your left. Keep right there.
Ah, I thought I was going to sneak by. Definitely going to watch myself around these two. They seem a little bit on the want to crash each other's side, which I'd be totally cool with if they want to crash each other. I may just kind of chill behind them till the end. Use the draft on the front stretch to get by, if they survive that long. Losing the nose in that turn. I feel like I have more grip than others in this turn, which is nice because then you get this nice run onto the back stretch when you hit your gears right. If these were people I knew, and I trusted the netcode a little bit better, it's a pretty darn good place for doing some bump drafting. So it's just going to be that pass drafting that they're doing there. It's going to be named the game. It's nice, I'm just kind of cruising here and staying with them. Maybe we'll use their stuff up. Are tuned at 16 laps. It is a 25-minute race, so this is going to be 13-ish laps. Oh no, it'd only be like 12. Yeah, probably only 12 or 13. Keep track of that so I don't end up missing my opportunity. They're going crazy into turn 1 here again. Let's see how it goes.
2 minutes 15.329.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
Definitely his fault. It's the 5, not 4. I don't know what he meant to say there, sorry or thanks, but yeah, it definitely seemed like the 5 is the one that turned into him. How did he only...
damage tag?
He only lost 1.6 seconds there. I guess we came to pretty much a halt. Alright, start hitting some marks here, that'd be nice. Dylan's taken to the outfield there. What I would like to do is get us a nice gap from Hercules, so the two of us can battle it out. Not gonna happen like that. I've not had a moment in the bus stop like that ever before, basically. What a terrible time for it to happen. Anytime something good happens, I seem to be able to screw it up for myself.
2 minutes 18.154. You're back in 4th. There you go, man. Good job.
I think this spotter's nicer. Whoa, 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 whoa. There goes our clean record. Thought this was going to be the race. But we went clean. Not to be. Yeah, this spotter's probably way nicer than Joe would be. Okay. Still only 1.9 back, so that's doable. I don't know, maybe his car got a little screwed up in that contact, because he doesn't seem quite as fast. Could also be loner syndrome. It's always easier to go fast when you got people around you, or people in front of you. We built our gap to the 5. Dead in the middle. Let's not do anything here in the bus stop crazy again. Nice. That's okay. Lost a little time going in, gained a little time coming out. That is my usual style. Probably gonna be a best lap. Darn near it. We could probably break into the 213s if I manage to keep pulling a draft like this. Could happen.
2 minutes 14.159.
You know, turn 1's real easy to miss, and I do it quite often, but I really love that turn. It's such a cool braking zone. Horseshoes I'm not a huge fan of, though. Never seem to quite hit them just right. So a little over halfway now. He's got a very unique line through there, that's for sure. Let's make it work for him. More power to you, guy. Nice that wide exit out of there, too. I don't know how that's working for you because feels like I gained a little. Good news is I got to break away from the 5. The bad news is when I catch him, that could definitely be erased very quickly. Wow, I thought that was going to be off track, and it wasn't. Do the same thing that he was doing to me.
Still there? Hold the line. Keep right there.
It'd be nice if I could clear him, but I don't
Keep
think
right
that's
there.
going to happen. Now let's watch for him to break too deep
Still
into
there.
1 here.
2 minutes 13.706. You're back in 3rd. There you go, man. Good job. Clear on the left.
Nice. That was pretty cool. Gosh, dang it. This is where he's so much better than
One
me.
on your right. Still there. Keep left.
I don't know if he's there quite enough just yet.
Stay left. Clear on the right.
Using a little bit of his line there. A lot of bit of his line out here. It didn't help, for the record. He is going to do to me what I just did to him, and that's cool. That's fine. It's probably better for us to keep doing that. You can take the outside, sir.
Or on your right. Keep left.
Would like you to clear, though.
Stay
Good.
left. Clear on the right.
Don't worry, there's a method to my madness. This right here is where I want to be on the last lap.
Go inside, man.
Why did he just do that?
You got one on your
I
right.
don't understand. Unless he's
Still
trying to get
there.
back to the other guy.
All clear, all clear.
Or just had a bad run or something. Not too sure. Yeah, I feel like that's what he's doing. He's trying to get back to the other guy.
2 minutes 15.625.
So now I've got to try and click off some darn good laps to make sure they can't catch me. If that's indeed what he's doing. Horse is not happy through there. It's okay on this end. she was not too pleased with. Is there somebody in the grass over here? I think second place actually just spun out. Which if we hadn't been goofing around for so long, we probably could have done something with him, but...
You have about 5 laps to go left.
Our own battles back here. Inside. Or the outside, that's fine.
You got one on your right. Keep left. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Neither one of us want to be leading, is basically what it's boiling down to right here. And that has indeed caused the 5 car to get sucked right back up to us. Unfortunately. Nothing much. That was pretty clean on all accounts. It's all going to come down to the last lap. That's all this is right now, is positioning ourselves for the last lap. And it's going to be a 3-car battle. Any way you cut it. Lost the nose. Dang it. Was a good run. Like paused a second before we went into 3rd gear there. Oh, did you see what I mean about the back end? If you're on a transition or in a bump like that and you shift, it can have a moment. Down to maybe 2 to go. She kind of preferred being this far back. This guy doesn't give a darn about his safety rating. He is cutting that bus stop every time. Getting pretty equal drafts at this point. So we're going to get sucked together here in turn 1. Holy crap. I think we'll be this soon.
2 minutes 14.486. Are on your right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell was that? Was that payback? Was that...
Sorry, man.
And then he apologized. I mean, he did brake really aggressively, but... Joe, wow. Okay, I'll take it. Just gotta keep it on the track for the rest of the lap here. That was interesting. Well, I guess my typical heads-up attitude kind of kept us out of harm's way there. There's one thing I have a pretty good sense of. It's judging what kind of racers you're around. Those two definitely seemed a little weird. Assuming no tragedies happen. I think this is actually going to be a really awesome points and iRating and safety rating increase. So, in a week where I thought this was going to be one of our worst races, one of my worst performances, we may be about to gain ourselves
Anyone see what happened back there?
a pretty good chunk of everything. I saw what happened.
No.
What? Did he just say no? I don't even know I don't know what to say about that. That was, to me, the 4 got on the brakes way early, and the 6 just didn't brake at all, it seemed. So that's how that cookie crumbles. All right, 3rd place. How about that? Gained a position. We haven't done that in a while.
Checker flag this time by.
And it was a pretty good race.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Hercules hit you into 1, went around Kilgore, caught your bump. I don't know. That was really strange. Let's actually go back. Let me grab the keyboard and we'll take a look at that. Alright, so let's go to a TV cam right quick. Will that be good? That should be alright. Let's see what happens here. So, I actually got on the brakes a little early. I braked it. See, right there, I checked the brakes on the wrong mark. But he's already on the brakes. That was just full-on overcommitting and underperforming. There was nothing... There was nothing nothing to say there. Let's see, because you can see. Let's see if there's any other cameras, or maybe actually helicopter or blimp would be good. Yeah, helicopter would be good. So you can see his brake lights are on, so he's on the brakes. We're braking at me and the 4 are braking at similar rates, and the 6 is not braking at all. There was no way he was making that turn. That's a shame. That's not how you like to see the races play out. Alright, I am here with Jolo, who was part of the F1 co-op series. If you don't know about that, then go back and watch it, because
they're awesome.
And I beat Joe a lot. Who I also autocrossed with today, so it's like the stars were aligning today. It was the Daytona 500, we were racing at Daytona. I raced in a Miata today in autocross with Joe, who is now here.
Yep.
So he was watching the race. The first thing, we already talked about this once, but we're not recording. The incident on the last lap looked kind of like payback, but it was weird.
Yeah.
Because I was on the brakes early. The 4 was on the brakes a little early.
Yeah.
And then the 5 didn't brake at all.
Yeah, when you broke a little early, it allowed the 5 to catch up, and he kind of went for the outside line, and then going into the brakes, he broke at the same point as you, but not as furiously.
I guess he let off the brakes a little.
Well, about halfway through the turn, he just let off completely, and that's about the time he started going into the other car. So I don't know if he realized he was too deep, tried to get out, and that car was just there. Didn't look like it, but
right.
It looked like an outside pass gone wrong to me.
They had an interesting talk after the race, it sounds like. So
yeah, they were arguing back and forth about it.
And then you also noticed that Dylan was doing this cat and mouse thing where he didn't want to be in front of me.
Yeah, because every time he would pass you coming out of the infield because of the draft.
Right.
And then you would get close up in the bus stop.
And I was
on the way out.
I definitely had a better line in the bus stop, but he was totally willing to cut the grass there, which is why he ended up with 9 incidents.
Yeah.
And I wasn't willing to do that because it's stupid.
Yeah.
And he just kept
really
letting me go.
Yeah, he kept pulling to the high side and saying go low. So.
But all that did was let Hercules catch up to us, and that ended well for him.
Well, he learned this lesson at that point.
Yep. I thought I was going to have an incident-free race there for a while. I only ended up with 1.
What was that for?
That was for...
It was an off-course.
Off-course coming out of turn 1.
I thought that was on the bank.
Mm-mm.
So I don't remember.
No, it was coming off of turn 1. You know, you can get up on that curb, but sometimes it kind of like pulls you out into the grass there. But I just kept my foot in it because I didn't want to lose position. I got tons of points, 110 points. I think that puts me back up into top 5 in Division 3.
Nice.
Because we're at the point now where they start to do the drops.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets weird at this point.
How do the divisions work?
It kind of goes by iRating.
Does it?
Yeah. They kind of assign you a division at the beginning of the season. Actually, as of this very moment, and I'm going to screenshot this because it looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting number 1 in Division 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to frame this real quick before anybody else does a race. Yeah, it's strange. Nobody has done this race. Everybody's still on 8. So I must be wrong. You don't start drops until week 10. Because 11 and 12 are drop weeks. I would like to fill that win column. It's still a 0. That looks lame. But I was pretty pleased with my performance. I didn't yell at myself too terribly much.
Yeah.
I had that
Well,
one stupid issue in the bus stop there where it just randomly kicked sideways.
Yeah, I saw that. You also had a moment in the Western Horseshoe?
Yes, that West Horseshoe, I could not get the front end to hook.
Yeah, I noticed that. There were a lot of times where you were hooking around and you'd get on the throttle, but it would shoot too wide, so you'd have to let off to bring it back. Yeah.
But yet in the other Horseshoe, it was perfect. Crazy Daytona.
Wow. So Road Atlanta's next.
Yep.
And then Mount Panorama.
Mount Panorama.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-lap race.
Yeah.
Road Atlanta's another one I've done a ton of laps at.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was a weird Skype moment. But yeah, I've done a ton of laps there.
Yeah.
Still terrible at it. Like, I can click really fast times there, but in a race, it's like my brain just shuts off. Oh, go through the grass now? Okay. So that'll be an interesting one.
I just know what pit straight looks like. That's the most I've seen of the track, so.
Okay, this is going like super long now, so I'm going to cover my stuff here. 1 incident point, so that's $1. 0 positions lost, so that's 0. 0 and everything else, so it's just a $1 week for me. El Cheapo con Dodgero. Well, thanks for your post-race synopsis there,
Yeah.
Mr. Jolo.
I hope I did well.
And I will see everybody next week. Maybe someday we'll get you in an actual spotting position,
Yeah.
but I think you might want to practice at it a little.
I think I've got some good stuff going now, but
I don't see it ending well. See you next week.